Hey guys, it's your girl Lola V, aka King Lola. You can go ahead and find me before anything at _disrespectfully speaking and my personal page at _King Lola. I am sitting here with DJ Bodega Flee. How are you today?
Talk to me, my love. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Bodega Flee, I want to know where that came from. Tell me about that.
So the name came around when I was 20, but for me personally, it came around when I was 12. Why? Because me and my dad living in Washington Heights, we would always go into a grocery store.
The bodega.
So the bodega, basically. In Spanish, it's called the bodega. But all type of nationalities go there. You know, you got your Jamaicans, your Haitians, your Dominicans, Colombians, all type of people go into a bodega. So I decided to call myself that when I was 20 because it's basically where I'm from. You know, it's my vibe. It's my, it's me.
Yeah, okay. So it was what you grew up with.
Exactly.
I feel that. So I mean, you are from New York. You born and raised in New York?
Yes. Born and raised in New York. I was born basically on 171st in Amsterdam and Audubon. I lived in the Heights, and then I was raised part of my life in the Bronx.
Okay. And so how did New York influence you in your career and what you do now?
Man, New York influenced me a lot because of just basically the culture. You know, the culture that I was brought up in. It's New York is not all the same vibe, you know? But I'm from Uptown. I'm from Wash Heights.
Yeah.
Once you get to like Dykeman, Kingsbridge, you could say that's the Bronx, you could say that's Manhattan, but to me that's all Uptown. You know what I'm saying? So I was brought up in that culture, and that's basically like a partying atmosphere. Everybody talks about that. You know what I'm saying?
What?
And that was me. I grew up all around it.
Yeah. And I mean, we're talking about culture here. How do you feel, how does that differ, the culture that you grew up with in New York to the culture that you see here in Tampa?
So the culture that I see here in Tampa, Tampa's coming up. Tampa's one of the fastest growing cities in the United States.
I feel that.
So me coming out here, when I first came out here, I went into a club back in the day. It was like, I think it was LA Hangout.
Okay.
This was back in the day. I'm talking about.
I think I went there one time for like a teen night though.
Yes.
Like I was young.
So this club was like in the woods.
Yeah.
But this was like around my first time here in Tampa Bay, and I went to the club and I asked them to rock, I'm a Boss, Meek Mill.
Okay.
This was when the record
was popping.
First came out, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking, Tampa's on it already.
Yeah.
So Tampa wasn't on it. It kind of like heartbroke me, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like, damn. But I later understood that the South has its own talent and the North has its talent, and usually the South, now in basically now in my career, I would find out more about the South songs that are popping more than the people in New York. So they wouldn't be on it like we would be on it. Same thing, similar,
Oh, yeah.
So I came down here and I saw that, and I decided that I was gonna bring my culture to the city.
Okay.
So I'm talking about from the Spanish clubs to the hip hop clubs.
El perreo.
Everything, you know what I'm saying? I try to give it, how could I say, in New York, your clubs you listen to everything. So you listen to house, hip hop, all in one night, exactly. Out here, when it's a hip hop party, it's a hip hop party. When it's a Spanish party,
you got your nights here.
Exactly. But this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to change that. I'm trying to make it to where everybody parties together and everybody parties in one, because that's how it should be. You know what I'm saying? There shouldn't be no hip hop crowd with the hip hop. There shouldn't be no dance with the dance, no Spanish. We all party together.
Yeah, and I think that's something that we're just now starting to learn here in Tampa in the culture, is that we need to be unified. We got to support to be supported.
Exactly.
So now talking about support, how was the support of your family when you started? I mean, did you always know you wanted to be a DJ?
I'm gonna keep it funky with you. I started off as a promoter.
Okay.
I started off when I was like about 17, and I was going to Kennedy High School, and I had just I was playing basketball in Jersey the year before, and I had just came to school, in New York.
Yeah.
And my boys, they were swift with the bachata, you know what I'm saying? And I'm Dominican, and I'm like, damn, kid, I'm not that swift like that, but they was all bagging the shorties doing that, so it was like, you know what, man, I'm gonna learn. I got mad, and I decided I wanted to learn. So I started going to the club. I got a fake ID from my cousin.
Oh, you funny.
And I started going to the clubs by myself.
And you just started dancing.
And I just started learning and dancing. Later on, I became a promoter. I would fuse all the people that I knew in New York and all the people that I knew in Jersey, and I would bring them to the club. I was in Dyckman before Dyckman basically got all the clubs, when it was just TBA and Umbrella.
Okay.
I actually even when I started doing actually my thing and promoting, my mother got mad at me. You know how Spanish moms are.
Oh, trust me, I know.
And she's like, nah, you can't live here no more. The shit was funny as hell. And I actually slept in the club.
Oh my God.
So you feel me? So that's just basically, I love my mom to death. My mom's always been supportive. But at the time, you know, she wanted better for me. She didn't know what type of time I was on, you know? So I just basically, I adapted and I did what I had to do. I went to school in Miami when I was like 21.
Okay.
And I couldn't promote no more in New York City. So I decided I wanted to DJ.
That's dope.
It was still a different vibe, you know, to like try to learn how to, it was like, I didn't want to have the hustle of a promoter and the headache of a promoter, because a promoter's always got to bring people to the club.
Always.
So if you don't bring people to the club, you're not getting paid. You know what I'm saying?
And it's a waste, you know, you wasted your night, your time.
Exactly. But I knew as a DJ, being in Miami, I knew as a DJ, I could have got paid.
Yeah.
So long story short, I stopped going to school in Miami and I came to Tampa, and I already knew what I was gonna be on when I came out here from the jump. Like, I got friends that'll tell you, you know.
Yeah.
We used to chill just like me and you are right now, and I used to be like, dog, I'm gonna get on radio.
Yeah. Oh, and it's amazing.
And you know, it's crazy.
You do it. That's something I want to talk about. Is you are on the radio. You're on 95.7. You're along with some other stations. I know it's 104.5
in Orlando.
In Orlando, and one more.
I'm on Rumba 106.5 sometimes.
Okay, yeah. So you are. What would you tell the people that want to be on radio? Because I mean, like you just said, you were chilling. You said, I want to be on radio, and you did that. So what would you tell people the journey?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. Don't stop. Like, if that's your dream and that's something that you really, really want to do, you can't really stop. You just gotta go hard and prove yourself. Prove yourself. Prove yourself. Prove yourself. I mean, when I started out here, I even left this city and I went back to Miami, and I tried living in Miami for 3 months. Miami said no. I came back over here and I decided I was gonna apply myself heavy. When I applied myself heavy, using some of the tactics that I had from New York and me, you know, my personal self, I knew how to maneuver a little bit of the game out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because this game was never like that, and it took me a minute to switch. So I started doing the clubs, I started killing it, and people actually started campaigning Flee for Radio.
Oh wow.
So in every post, in every like picture, it was Flee for Radio, Flee for Radio, Flee for Radio, and I appreciate everybody that supported me, because that to me was real touching. I'm not from here, you know what I'm saying? All my family lives from New York, but out here in Tampa Bay, I've created family, you know, and everybody out here, from the streets to the corporate world, I rock with everybody. I want to see everybody win.
So it's like, you know, support to be supported, you just got to support. And I feel like we're learning that. We're learning that here in Tampa, you know. And there's, about your journey, and I think one of the most important part of a journey, and something that you're always going to remember, is like the day that you make it. Like the day that you got to quit your day job. And you're like, yo, tell me about that. Like, how was that experience? What were you doing that you were like, all right, I'm done here? So
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I had a day job. The last time I had a good day job, was a steady day job, was when I was in New York. I was working as a doorman. But when I came to Tampa, it was like I already knew what mission I was on. Like it was straight do a job for like probably like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, so I could get my equipment. And my equipment was probably $1,500, and I was just gonna work for those 2 weeks to get that 1,500, and from there, it was straight go time. Like I remember working day shift at Hush. People would tell me, yo, you can't, you know, we can't pay you. I'll be like, you know what, it's cool. And I'll still DJ.
Yeah.
Why? Because I love that. I love what I do, you know what I'm saying? I basically, I want to show anybody that it could be done, you know?
If you want it, you can get it, like, but you have to put in that work, and
Exactly.
I think that's really important. I see that right now, the generation coming up now too. That's big, you know. You see them, people like Cardi B. She was a stripper,
Facts.
you know. You feel me?
Facts.
So you can come up. Do we have any future plans? I know you just got off tour, right?
Yeah, I was in Boston, Rhode Island, New York, New Jersey, and Philly.
We're traveling a little bit, yeah. So can we expect another tour soon?
Oh yeah, that's coming. That's coming. Like I mean, I could basically, you know, call my people up and I could go anywhere, anytime. But right now, I'm more focused on Florida.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Florida. Reason being is because, I'm on the radio in Tampa.
Yeah.
I'm on the radio in Orlando. What's next? What do you think is next? Where do you think I want to go next?
Or you can go to Jacksonville, Tallahassee.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But 3 major cities in
Miami.
Florida. 3 major cities: Tampa, Orlando, Miami, Jacksonville, Tallahassee. I have fun in Tallahassee. Shout out to DJ Loose Kid, by the way. Wiz Kid in Jacksonville, he does his thing. But I really want to go to Miami. You know what I'm saying? I see the vibe. I wanna basically have Florida.
Yeah.
Florida, Bodega Flee, create a movement, you know, and basically just show them my culture, show them my vibe. You know what I'm saying?
I respect that a lot. Well, but like I appreciate it. We have some future. Do you have future projects coming? Can we expect an event here soon? Like I can go over there and, you know.
So no. So tonight we're at the drink. You can hit me up whenever. I party 7 days a week. I'm booked 7 days a week. So any night you want to come out, you already know, no cover charge, no nothing. Drinks on me, you good. I got you.
Tell the people where they can find you.
All right, so you can follow me at Bodega Flee on that Instagram, at Twitter, and make sure you check out The Beat Tampa at The Beat Tampa on 95.7 The Beat. And you already know I'm here with King Lola. You know the whole gang.
I appreciate you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you being here, giving me some of your time.
Yeah.
I appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure you follow us and hit subscribe to my channel, please. Again, thank you, Bodega Flee.
You're welcome, my love.
95.7 tune in. I appreciate you guys.
Yes, let's get it.